The question reads, and this is not me reading this, I do not have 5 children, I'd probably have less hair than I do now. I have 5 children, and over the course of their education, I have chosen homeschooling, private school, and public education. What have you chosen for your children, and why?
Absolutely, and amen. My 3 children are in public school. I'm a graduate of public school. I believe in it, I live it, I breathe it. I want my children to have those experiences that they're only going to get in public school. I really believe in this country we have 3 great entities that can turn the course of our country: the home, the church, and the school in public education. Alabama, it's 93% of our children are going to attend public school. It is the real world. There are experiences that you are just not going to get in other locations. You've got to learn to deal with other groups. I want to tell you one quick story about one of my proudest moments as a high school principal at Rome High School and Rome City Schools. If you go into most schools and kids get to choose where they sit, you go and watch at lunch, and what do kids do? They self-segregate. It happens. You will see this pocket of kids, or this pocket of kids, or this pocket of kids. We work very hard on the culture within our school to make sure that all of our kids got to know each other. Fast forward 4 years, I was a rookie high school principal. 4 years later, it was my group of graduates. We had senior day. They got to get their yearbooks first. I got them pizza. I even looked the other way if they chose to go home a little early on that senior day. But when I looked out across that practice football field, I didn't see a self-segregated group of young people. I saw high school seniors who were memorializing a very important time in their lives. They had learned lessons there that they just flat wouldn't learn in many other settings.
Thank you. Nancy? Richard?
Well, I guess for myself, I do not have children. My wife and I were not able to have children. And so, the kids that I taught and worked with were my children. I can honestly say that I was, very pleased to be a part of their lives and have an impact in their lives. But if I did have children, and I think as any parent, I would send my child to the school that I thought was best for them, where they would, succeed. That would give them the best opportunity to succeed. Whether that meant homeschool, whether it meant private school, whether it meant public school. We as parents, or you as parents, you want the best. And that's when I see that when, as an individual that has worked in public education, I have also, had an opportunity to teach, kids who have been at private school and at home school. And the one common denominator is that the parents have always wanted the best. That's all they want. And so for us in public education, for me as a teacher, for me as an educator, that's what I sought to provide. Is that when, I made the commitment, as a teacher, I said I would never forget what it's like to be a classroom teacher, or to be a student. As an administrator, I said I would never forget what it's like to be, a classroom teacher. But the pledge I made to my parents is that when they had a child, whatever school I was at, that once their child entered that door, they became my child. And that is what we in public education are all about. It is what we should be about. Is that making, your family, an extension to our family. And if we do so, we can gain your trust, we can gain your business. But the bottom line is that you are parents, and you have to make that decision. And I respect that decision no matter what you do. But for any child that attends public education, I will make sure and work to make sure it is the school of choice. Thank you very much.
Thank you.